Hey, I'm Doug, and I help coach real estate agents on building successful careers using the right systems, mentorships, and strategies. And today I want to talk to you about some things that a lot of agents overlook when they're starting out their career. So, we're going to dive into a topic that is widely overlooked when starting out your real estate career. And at the end, want to issue a challenge to you that I think will really help you take your career from the starting point to the next levels for you. Today, the topic is financial planning and budgeting. Um, this is the real numbers game in real estate. So, I want to take a deep dive, look into that, chat with you guys about it, and hopefully give you some insight into ways to start your real estate career off right. So, again, as always, link in the description below to schedule a call, 15-minute, no pressure, no obligation Zoom call to chat if there's anything in here that you'd like to chat about more and kind of game plan and work together on. So, here's the truth. Too many new agents, they get caught up in the excitement of closings and the commissions that come from that, and then marketing their business, going out there and saying, hey, I'm a realtor, I'd love to help you. But they forget that a business without a financial plan is built on really shaky ground. So, I want to talk to you about how to project your income, track your expenses, create a budget for your business that actually sustains your business and your personal life as well. So, when we're looking at kind of the financial numbers of a real estate business, first we want to look at income projections. As an agent, your income isn't a steady paycheck, it's commission based. So that means that you need to understand what your average commission per deal is, as well as what your target number for deals per year is. It takes time to close deals, so you also have to account for that. A standard 30-day escrow, for example, if you get a contract, somebody under contract today, that deal isn't going to close for 30 days, which means your commission check is going to be 31 days after that, by in most examples. So you need to be able to project those numbers out and knowing what all comes into formulating that paycheck. How long does it take you to get a client? How long does it take for that client to find a home? And then the projected closing date in that. So to give you, for example, if the average home price in your market is $400,000, and your split nets you $10,000 per deal. So your commission is $10,000 after splits. Um, and your goal is $100,000 per year, then you need 10 closings. So again, that's just easy math. You'd have to factor in what your splits are with the company you're with and those kind of things. But breaking it down like that can help you realize if I want to make $100,000 and each commission check is $10,000, I need to close 10 deals. So now you can backtrack on where are those 10 deals going to come from with my business plan? How long is it going to take me to get those 10 deals? And what can I look like projecting wise? The second piece in your financial business plan as a real estate agent is going to be your expense tracking. So, real estate has startup costs, licensing, MLS dues, brokerage fees, marketing, lead generation, the gas to showings, signage, lock boxes, all of these things that go into being a real estate agent. And you want to track these carefully. Too many agents go months without tracking, and then they wonder why they're out of money, and their commission checks are gone, and they don't have money to pay their personal bills. So even just using something as simple as like a spreadsheet or a QuickBooks or even a CRM with financial tools to track your dollars in and dollars out, um, will definitely help you out. So definitely remember that what gets measured gets managed. So you want to measure this and manage it so that you're not paying out more than you're bringing in, and you can see where things are there to cut. So then finally, what do we do with all this information? So now we have our projected income. We know what our expenses are and we're tracking those. What do we do with that? So we create a budget. So we separate your personal and business expenses to start. And then we look at that. We create a business budget. So for your business, you want to budget things for marketing, lead generation, tech tools, education, networking. All of those kind of things should be in that budget. What are you going to spend monthly, quarterly, yearly on these items based on the projections you're going to get? And then also have a personal budget to make sure that all of your living expenses are covered even during slow months, so that you know if your projected income is going to slow down in the fall, you still have the money set aside to pay for your bills so that you're not scrambling, stressed, and anxious about where your next deal is going to come from. So, personally, I would recommend setting aside 25-30% of every commission check for taxes and an additional portion for savings. That way, you're not ever blindsided when those expenses come up for things, especially on slower months. So, we got all this out there. Now, why does it matter? Well, when you understand what your numbers are, you create yourself a system of financial stability to reduce your stress. It avoids overspending, and it can help you build a business that lasts because you can grow incrementally, because you know what the numbers are and the projections are. So you can have a plan and a system to move forward with it. You're not guessing at what you're going to be able to do next month, next quarter, next year. You have a plan for it. So, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I had a challenge for you guys. So here's your challenge. I want you to take 1 hour this week and map out your income goal. Track your last 30 days of expenses and build a simple monthly budget. Just what has to go out every month and what does go out every month. If you'd like a budgeting template or something from a coaching standpoint to help you create a financial roadmap, drop a comment or book a quick call with me. Just comment below budgeting and something that you really took away from this video that you would like to specifically talk about in the link, and I'll reach out to you. We can get something on the books and schedule and chat more about it. But remember, real estate isn't just about selling homes. It's about building a stable business and a life that you can actually sustain. So that starts with mastering your business plan, your mission and vision, having SMART goals, and budgeting appropriately. If you would like help with any of those, please just comment below either business plan, vision, SMART goals, or budget, along with what one takeaway from this video, and I'll reach out to you and we can get something scheduled on the books to chat more with a no pressure call to talk through what your situation is. Thanks for watching. I'd love to be able to help you any way I can. Make sure you check back in for more videos with some practical tips to grow your real estate business. Thanks so much.